a man is urinating right in the middle of the mosque, and you are praying. Yes, you heard that right. A man is urinating in front of you, in the prayer area, in the house of Allah. Now imagine that for a second. You're standing in Salah, facing Allah, and suddenly this is what you see. A fully aware, sane man calmly urinating in the very place you are worshiping. What would your reaction be? Anger, shock, disbelief, maybe even immediate action. Now keep that feeling with you, because this is not imagination. This actually happened in the mosque of the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet was sitting with his companions in Medina al-Munawwarah, a normal gathering, quiet, peaceful, full of faith. Then a Bedouin man entered the mosque, calmly, without understanding the sanctity of the place. And then, in front of everyone, he began to urinate in one corner of the mosque. The companions immediately stood up. Some moved forward to stop him. Voices rose. The atmosphere changed instantly. But the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Leave him." So they stopped. The man continued until he finished. Then the Prophet ordered that a bucket of water be poured over the area. The place was cleaned, quietly, without humiliation. After that, he called the man closer, gently, calmly, and he explained to him what the mosque is for and what it is not for, that it is for prayer, remembrance, and worship of Allah. And that was enough for him to understand. Now, keep this moment in your mind, because let's take it one step deeper. Imagine you're not just an observer. Imagine you are the responsible, a religious leader, someone who has been speaking about this for years, day after day, night after night. You must not do this. This is forbidden. These are the limits of Allah. You recite the verses, you give the warnings, your stance is clear, your message is consistent. There is no confusion in your position. And yet, in the middle of all that clarity, someone walks in front of you and asks you for permission to commit zina. Directly. No shame, no hesitation. Just a man standing in front of you saying, "I cannot control my desire. Give me permission to commit zina." Now pause. What would you do? Don't answer too quickly, because your reaction says something about your heart. But this is not imagination. This actually happened. And not with any religious leader, not with any ordinary teacher. This happened with the final messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was sitting with his companions in Medina, a normal gathering, quiet, peaceful, full of faith. Then a young man came forward. He didn't hide his struggle. He didn't dress it up. He said clearly, "I cannot control my desire. Give me permission to commit zina."
The companions froze. Some turned away. Some couldn't believe what they were hearing, because in that moment it felt like the entire moral structure of the room was being tested. But the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not react the way people expected. There was no anger, no humiliation, no rejection. He brought the young man closer, and then he began to speak to him in a way that didn't attack his desire, but reached beneath it. He asked him, "Would you like that for your mother?" The young man said no. The Prophet said, "People do not accept it for their mothers." "Would you like it for your daughter?" "No. People do not accept it for their daughters." "Would you like it for your sister?" "No. People do not accept it for their sisters." "Would you like it for your aunt?" "No. People do not accept it for their aunts." Each question was not a punishment, it was a mirror. And slowly, something inside the young man started collapsing. Not his dignity, but his justification, until he understood what he was really asking for, and his heart changed. Then the Prophet ﷺ placed his hand upon him and made dua for him. "O Allah, forgive his sin, purify his heart, and protect his chastity." After this moment, the companions later saw him again, and they pointed at him, not with judgment, but with recognition. He had become known among them as a man of chastity, a man of restraint, a man who had been transformed. They would say, in effect, "This is him, the one who once stood there, and now look at him," as if he had become a sign of how a heart can change completely when it is guided instead of broken. He walked away not humiliated, but corrected, not destroyed, but awakened. And this is where the real lesson begins, because the Prophet didn't just stop a sin, he stopped a human being from becoming lost inside it. Two men, two completely different moments, one ignorance, one desire, one accidental, one intentional, but one consistent method. No rage, no humiliation, no breaking of human dignity, only guidance that reaches the heart before it reaches behavior. And maybe this is what we still struggle to understand. People don't change when they are crushed. They change when they are still seen as human while being corrected. And that is the difference between pushing someone away and bringing them back.